stupid glitch too. Hello everyone, this is Dinosaur Hunter here. Welcome to the next Sanctuary broadcast. Today we'll be doing a dev call and talking about the show a little bit more while the background is playing Jurassic World Evolution 2. So y'all sit back, relax. Got a few guests here. We got Spino Dragon, who plays as the head vet in DHK Chase by Dinosaurs.
Yo.
We got Machine, who plays as Dorian Phalo.
Hello.
We got Mevlis, who does voice work and sound designing.
What's up?
We got Murph, who does creature design and concept art.
Yo.
We got Primal, who does voice work and a little bit of extra help.
Salve.
We got Source172, who does the designing.
Howdy, y'all.
We got Frostbite, who will do some voice work.
Hello.
And we got Imperpetuate Sabretooth, who will be doing the sound designing for the show, and he voices Captain Carter, who will debut in DHK Chase by Dinosaurs Episode 6.
Hello.
So yeah, we've had a few runs. As some of y'all may know, we're having some issues with the stream. I'll have to fix some better settings later, or maybe change the entire stream layout entirely. I have no clue, but we'll just have to see.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Everything will be fine. We'll get through this a lot better over the course of time. So. Either way, it's time to get to animating. I'm gonna be doing some animation work. Meanwhile, Imperpetuate Sabretooth is gonna be doing some sound designing. We'll kind of just sit here and discuss and do and whatever. Meanwhile, you guys can type in the chat, ask questions, whatever. Feel free at home.
Noted.
Alright, so I hate animating humans.
I just completely forgot how loud a horse was, and God, my ears.
Wait, why are you using the horse for?
Speed up
I
for
am
the
personally doing good,
Try-
Mr. Deuce. How's everybody else in here doing?
Pretty good.
I'm doing well myself.
Had a bit of tech issues with my computer recently, but I've been doing great.
I'll go with that, fully.
And I'm doing swell.
So,
Oh yeah, I should mention, so for those who don't know, as of this day, 10 years ago, I created my first Gmail account that would lead to the rise and creation of Spino Dragon Productions.
Nice.
Oh,
My first official account is now 10 years old, a decade old.
well, congrats on 10 years of your creation of your account, then, man.
Thank you.
Every 10 years. I was gonna make a
Say
grandpa
that
joke back in.
that
I
I'm
couldn't.
abandoning
Spino Dragon.
for a bit.
As much as I was gonna make a grandpa joke, I couldn't think of anything to say.
I can't remember when I made this account. I made this username. I know where I made it.
This current one I'm on right now, I've had it since like 2017.
I had this account since 2015. I didn't start a YouTube channel until like afterwards.
I used to be called. I was Source 172 back in when Nickelodeon had like cool games on their website. That's actually where it started. It was,
Oh, cool.
it was Nickelodeon, not freaking YouTube.
You know what's funny about this Gmail account? You want to know why it was first created?
Why?
I've never told anybody this. I first created this account for these old middle school projects that I had to do.
Makes sense.
That was it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
over time, I ended up just, you know, I ended up using the same Gmail to create my YouTube channel, and that was made only for the sole purpose to comment on Poet Plays videos.
Like that.
But little did I realize that I just set myself up to start uploading videos that I pretty much grew up with, such as the likes of, you know, pivot animations, dinosaur tributes. It's funny how things come together, huh?
MDB 2K Entertainment says, hope you guys are doing awesome. Miss yous tons, and hopefully I'll be around more in the couple of months.
Miss you too, dude.
Miss you.
So do the rest of us, I think.
Yeah, we miss you, man.
Bianca Animates says, Rah!
Raw.
Raw?
Raw.
Rah.
I was hoping one of us would continue to the song.
And then Animations by Deuce Studios says, how you doing?
We are living and trying to chillin' and grillin'.
Chilling and grilling.
Chilling and grilling.
Whatever that was.
By the way, the computer sometimes turns itself off even when it's in cinematic mode, so if it turns off,
Hey, why do the plesiosaur and elasmosaur things have that weird thing in their neck? Where they're just like really thick necks.
That's because it's a DLC
Sora?
thing.
Gotcha.
They also glow in the dark.
They, ooh!
Yeah. Bioluminescent.
It's very basic.
You know, it's funny how
I feel like 3 creatures that
it's
can do
funny
that
how
now.
Sixosaurus gets introduced to a new game right around the same time when a new species was just named.
Yeah. I'll be right back in a bit, guys.
Alrighty.
Alrighty.
Alright.
Be safe.
And yeah,
animating people running
NDB says,
terribly.
I leave you with this. The BioGlow Plesio is just a glow stick throat goat. Until we meet again.
Till we meet again.
DMDB.
Funny joke.
Where the hell are my vulture sounds? Right here. Too late to use these. I've already used those for the quets. Vulture 2. Why do I have that? Vulture.
Okay, MDB2K Entertainment says, I leave you with this. The bio glow Plesio it's
I just said that.
You're a little bit behind, buddy.
Oh, are we? Are we?
Far behind.
Well, it's never good to repeat it. You know, repeating is what do they say about? I don't know. I don't even know where I was going with that.
You know what? Since you repeated it, I'm gonna repeat it as well, but with a voice.
Repeat it as well. That way I won't feel so stupid.
I will.
Did you know in terms of male, human, and Pokemon anatomy, Vaporeon is best suited?
But I leave you with this. The bio glow stick plesiosaur is just a glow stick throat goat until we meet again.
How does he do this? How do you do that?
That's what I've been watering for the past 8 years.
I've not done that voice in a long time.
I could do this voice.
You're not doing that in my stream.
I'm sorry.
I cooked the meatball. I make the spaghetti.
King Sharkus the Shark says, I have arrived. And then...
Welcome.
Bianca Animate says, I apologize for not being in call ATM, but I'm going to be here to watch y'all. I'm in your walls. Well, it's time to do some
That's not threatening at all.
demolition then.
Well,
Oh, King
Mr.
Shark
King?
is here.
You have not missed much so far.
Just
He's in the Epoch Now
fish
server, right?
creatures.
I did see him in the Epoch Now server. Where was he?
Speaking of that, congratulations on getting another episode out. It's been like 5
Thank
years.
you. Yeah, I know, right?
Hey,
Can't wait for the next one.
Rhino legit agrees with my title, my original title. How funny is that?
Yeah, well, we finalized the
I know we
title
did.
for that one already.
I just think it's funny.
Yeah.
Oh god. It's fine about to pull up with that.
Actually.
Wait, what? What did I do?
I'm just chilling here practically for work in a few hours.
oh yeah.
Oh,
Wait. Do you have like a night shift?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
you should sleep on the job. I bet your boss will really appreciate that. Hey, dude. I don't think we've talked enough about your show, so I'm gonna pose a question for you. Are there any exciting things in the next episode you can tell the people of this live stream?
There is a lot. There's a lot. So basically, the next episode is going to be very like, you could say horror themed. If anything, it's perfect to get out for Halloween. Don't quote me on
Ooh,
that,
that'll be
but
fun.
I hope that it could come out that time.
Ooh,
It introduces new characters, new plot points, and obviously new creatures as well. So that'll be
And fun
exciting.
fact,
Well, that
this
sounds very
episode-
exciting, DH.
fun fact, this episode's concept was made by a lead designer who is no longer in the group.
We
I hope that person's doing well.
We very much hope the person's doing well.
Indeed.
Yeah.
If I remember right, it was just like the split of difference or inactivity, so... Man, that's been some years.
Ah, this is driving me nuts. I don't know what to use for the freaking Dakota Raptor. All I got right now is a
Maybe
Stellar
like
Sea
a-
Eagle.
A down-pitched kookaburra.
Huh? That could work. I remember for the... I don't even know if I should say some of these creatures out loud because I don't know if it's spoilers or not. But I'll just say for for a certain kind of raptor, I used what the hell is it called? Crap. It's like a. Give me a second. Let me just.
Oh God.
Because I completely forgot what this thing was called.
Oh God.
This is Jurassic World Evolution 2, Mr. King.
Where's the king?
A very, very slow Jurassic World Evolution 2.
We decided to do this. Well, DH decided to do it, so there's something for y'all to watch without him having to actively mess with it.
Yeah, because if I was to
busy
show like
animating.
progress on, if I was to show progress on stuff, it actually would, it'd be through the phone, because Stick Nodes is on the phone.
Yeah.
This is that freaking bird that's in my neighborhood all the time.
This is a bit off topic, but I just think it's funny because this live stream reminded me of the live streams we used to do on. Do you guys remember Jurassic Cast Live?
Oh my gosh! I've heard that name.
Oh yeah.
Wow, I totally know what that was.
You know, now that I think about it, it'd be nice to get back into that at some point.
No, it wouldn't. It absolutely would not be nice to get back into that.
No, it wouldn't. It'd be terrible.
It would be nice to do one episode ironically, but good lord, it was bad.
Mm-hmm.
We have two.
Oh yeah, so
So
the bird that I used for a certain type of raptor was called a channel build cocoon. If you know what they sound like, then you know what this raptor's gonna sound like. I don't really know what else to say about that. Just trying to put something here.
Got a question for the chat, actually. I got a question for you guys. What are you guys excited to see?
I'm excited to see some epic animations.
I'm excited to
Trying to
see.
see some new dinosaurs that no one really talks about in pop culture.
Yes.
All I have to say to that is yes.
I'm excited I have to make those models.
I'm in your balls.
Bees here.
Okay.
Hey,
Welcome.
been a while. Well, sort of.
Yeah.
For what?
To say, I am broadcasting this, but for some reason, I don't know where it went.
That's kind of
I have
hard.
Oh no.
Dinosaurs episode.
Great pack.
Shall anyone introduce a new guest?
Indeed.
Okay.
We did say hello. There's your introduction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Trying to.
King, I think I can say this for the rest of the group. We are all excited for the next episode as well. This has been several years in the making. It's going to change how we do the rest of the series going forward.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that song ain't copyright.
Oh, that is.
High hopes there.
Okay, so
Very high
we just
hopes.
gotta...
It smells copyrighted.
Okay, so we just got another question from Animated by Deuce Studios. How is development going?
Development's been pretty slow for the past few months. Mostly because a lot of things in my life have been kind of trashy. And things have been kind of running behind. But we're still kicking and we're still going. I'm back full force on everything again. So hopefully more production will go out. But in terms of the episode's progress, we'd say it's about like 70% done.
Mm-hmm.
That's some major progress. Congratulations, DH.
Especially for an episode that's about to be 30 flipping minutes long, so...
Jesus Christ!
Lord in heaven.
In full honesty, though, I actually can't even tell if I'm even allowed to say this on the stream or not. But like, this is definitely going to be like a major, like for some of the previous episodes, like from the previous one, episode 5. This one's going to be a game changer.
Oh yeah, 100%. This is going to be 1,000 times better.
Fuck, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm back.
We can all appreciate the good old legacy era, but about to open up a new one with this We're about to open up a new one with this episode.
Things are gonna be turned on their heads.
If anything but the trailers to go by, this is gonna be awesome.
It's
You
certainly
will
gonna
not
be new.
be seeing during the epic dinosaur catching sequence. Or should I say, nah.
How about the
Bulbasaur.
Hey, DH, I've got a question.
Oh, you
Will
got a
there
question?
be dinosaurs in DH Gets Chased by Dinosaurs episode 6?
Holy crap! I don't know, man. I think there might be some dinosaurs.
Nah,
If you look real close, there might be one. You gotta find it.
Real quick, B was gonna say something. What were you gonna say, B? Hello?
Yeah, what?
Yeah,
Probably BRB or
Why are
something.
you coming over here?
Yeah, but
Why are you coming over here?
I forgot what I was. Crap. Oh, yeah, but, okay, so I don't know why. I also heard somewhere. I never heard anything about dinosaurs. I heard something about like aliens.
I heard something
Oh
about
my
mutated
God,
creatures
bro.
that we might
Why
never
does
know.
it not drop?
I heard about Chernobyl.
Mm-hmm. I heard something about
Oh,
these
no.
get chased by aliens and predators.
We'll let Joe Biden here.
I don't know if that was. I don't know if I should say that because of copyright or something, but I should probably.
Are you wanting to make a predator noise?
I think the plesiosaur's trying to do that for you.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to do some random creature noises of my own vocal capacity.
Or does it when you do? I know you.
I will say, since we've discussed about this before, I don't know if I think it's time to say that I will tell you guys the roadmap. Those who are watching from home, the roadmap for just DH Gets Chased by Dinosaurs, not counting Godzilla Seas or anything like that. The roadmap will be episode 6, then 7. Then we're gonna take a break and come back to episode 1. That's right, you heard me. We're going back in time to the first episode of DH Gets Chased by Dinosaurs, up to episode 5. We're gonna remake all of it. It's gonna be completely redone and fitting to this current standard that we have hit for episode 6. It's a whole new beginning. But of course, I'm sure that you guys will probably love the nostalgia that will be kicked in when we start going back and redoing the first episodes. We were all sitting here one time during a dev call. Oh, it wasn't actually a dev call. It was actually just we were messaging each other, and we started discussing about the creature designs for episode 1's remake and a little bit of episode 2.
And I got a little carried away. Put it that
Yeah,
way.
yeah. Murph has applied a lot of new creatures for episode 1, and of course, you'll see some old faces with new faces. So, it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be great to go back to the old days and start remaking these old gems that we did. The DH Gets Chased by Dinosaurs legacy can still continue and align perfectly with the new stuff. So it's gonna be fantastic.
It's gonna feel so good. Like, it's
gonna be fun.
You're gonna love it.
Me personally, though, I'd definitely say episode 7 is gonna be one of my favorites.
Oh
My
yeah.
personal taste.
Episode 7, it's gonna be quite unique. Not only in episode 6 are you guys gonna be getting new characters, new creatures, new storylines, and a whole different new plot that's gonna come up out of this. Episode 7's gonna take it to a whole new level. And it's gonna leave you scratching your head.
For the legacy, though, we are gonna go back in time to the Legacy Edition to get the Alamosaurus back to the park.
Dadgummit, I knew you were gonna do that.
I'm
For
just glad it
those-
wasn't me who did it.
For those who don't know, that's a running joke out of our group. Is episode 6. I forgot to save the Alamosaurus.
Gonna go back in time to take turkeys off the menu.
We go back in
We have
time to
another-
the end of the Cretaceous to make Alamosaurus out of extinction.
We have another question from Animations by Deuce. What is the most fun part to animate?
The fun part's the really epic scenes. The battles are really fun to do because I'm taking a whole new look at it. Instead of it just being spaghetti tail, let's have the most craziest thing ever. My battles try to be realistic, but it's super fun to do them because when I do them, it's that thing that hits on the screen. I will say this as a little bit of a spoiler. Episode 6, there's going to be a battle with Old Yeller and the Carcharodontosaurus. When you see that battle happen, it just hits you. It's like, dang! It's something that I think we all agree that when we were watching it, the previews and everything, we all sort of like went, wow! Or just dang.
This is gonna knock the fight from any what was it, Dominion out of the ballpark.
Speaking of the Carcharodontosaurus, during development, we actually came up with a name for the Carcharodontosaurus in DH Gets Chased by Dinosaurs. His name is Mystery.
Weesnaw. We got a new question from King Shark is a Shark. Do you have any tips on animating dinosaurs? Ooh. Okay, so this is stuff I actually had to learn through the help of friends and just by doing the course of my own time. I will say practice, practice, practice. Pay attention to different documentaries, pay attention to video games, because all those had professionals animate. Look into real life animals when you animate stuff, especially dinosaurs, because if you want a really good realistic dinosaur that acts like an animal, doesn't act like crazy kookaburra, you look at that. I will say, it took practice for me to do stuff. For instance, Epoch Now is a good example. I never did standalone walk cycles until working with Epoch Now. And it was up till
Which one was it? Was it Daspletosaurus or the Maposaurus that you did your first walk cycle?
Daspletosaurus, I did the first walk cycle. That was for the T-Rex. I did
That's
the T-Rex
right,
in the
the
background.
T-Rex.
And it got to where animating marine reptiles, which it's great to be working with Epoch Now. By the way, Primal is the creator and owner of Epoch Now, so if y'all have any questions for him,
together.
we all are, but you're kind of the
I'm the
you're
guy,
who started it. You
Pushes
started
everybody to
it.
make that part happen.
He's the founder.
You're the mind behind the madness.
Yes, sort of.
So if you have any questions about Epoch Now, you're welcome to ask him in the chat. It's all a collaborative thing.
Yes, Epoch Now is the collaboration channel between DH, myself, Spino, and Serato. That's everybody that's really working right now, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Those are the big four. And it's pretty fun, except when we push each other too hard. Then maybe not so fun.
Or whenever we're
Yeah.
trying to come up with a creature.
Good lord, how many hours did we spend trying to pick the next one?
How many hours did we take trying to find a creature that had to be shown in the documentary?
It's a very fun requirement to have, that's for sure.
We got a new question from King Shark is a Shark. Now this one we can all answer.
Okay.
What is all of you guys' favorite dinosaur/prehistoric creature? His is T-Rex, Pachyrhinosaurus, and Nothosaurus. What is everybody else's?
T-Rex. Spinosaurus. Yeah, I know, I'm pretty basic. And marine reptile is Styxosaurus.
I can hear.
I'd say for me that I have a couple of different ones, but I'll just say my favorite ones. Which
Whoa!
I'm with you on this one, King Shark. Pachyrhinosaurus is definitely my favorite ceratopsian. But I'd say in terms of dinosaurs,
what has happened to my movement?
my favorite carnivore is Acrocanthosaurus. I'm just a big fan of that creature. Like, I always seen it as the big bad type of dinosaur in all kinds of different animations of my childhood, and I've always personally loved it. As for pterosaur, I'd say Quetzalcoatlus. Overall, for herbivores, Therizinosaurus.
I, myself, am a big fan of the sauropods. You give me one, I'm happy. Pachyrhinosaurus is my beloved, as well as Torvosaurus and Iguanodon, as well as you give me Indricotherium and Dinotheriums, and I'm happy. I love the big bruisers.
I have to say my favorite is obviously Tyrannosaurus Rex. There's just nothing like it in the fossil record in the history of life on Earth. But aside from Tyrannosaurus Rex, terror birds are by far the coolest dinosaurs possible. Like, the dinosaurs literally went extinct, but their design was just so good that it had to evolve again. And terror birds are the representation of that. And so I'm a big fan of terror birds.
As for me, my favorite dinosaur is, well, overall is obviously in the name, Spinosaurus.
Oh, I had no idea.
But as for other animals, my favorite Tyrannosaur is Chianjusaurus, otherwise known as T-Rex. My favorite marine reptile has to be Dolly-Crane-Cop, since I grew up with the Sea Monsters documentary.
Oh my god.
And I guess my favorite herbivorous dinosaur overall, or at least one of my favorites, has to be the recently named Ionabia, which is like a dwarf hadrosaur from Morocco.
Never.
I have a few favorites. I don't want to list them all, so those are the main four that I have in my mind right now.
As for me,
how does that miss me?
I've always been a major enjoyer of Ceratosaurus. All the things I've watched that had it being bullied around, I've always wanted the root for the underdog. It's just aesthetically pleasing. It looks like a dragon. It's cool looking. It looks tough. It is tough. And it's the punching bag for everything else in Jurassic Park. As for my favorite marine reptile, I've always liked Pliosaurus, specifically Chronosaurus, just because ever since a little kid, that's been like the coolest thing to see that's ever existed. As for herbivores, I've always been a big enjoyer of the weird and the wacky. So, Ceratopsians, I like Ionosaurus. Everyone sleeps on that one. And I do like my sauropodomorphs, such as Plateosaurus and Massospondylus. And if you were to ask me for what's my favorite prehistoric animal, Entelodons. Daeodon is top tier, terrifying. Wouldn't want to meet it in real life.
It's other than you to grab your pants.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I say for me, in terms of marine not reptiles actually, in terms of marine life overall, my favorite would definitely have to be Basilosaurus. It's always just stuck out to me as that it's him. Basilosaurus is him. That's all I can really say.
What English, Jenny? What's your favorite prehistoric critters?
Well, I'd have to say Ceratosaurus, for one. Therizinosaur,
Why are you after me, bro?
And Megalania.
Man,
Megalania is a good one. I like
fucking
that
god,
too.
bro.
Immediate
For
respect.
those who don't know,
Throwdown.
Mephiles is currently playing Dead by Daylight.
Yeah,
Whatever he says in the background, don't mind him. He's just doing his thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let him cook.
Perhaps he could do his thing just slightly quieter, though.
Yeah.
We got.
We have
one
another
more-
question. Wait, whoever was talking, keep on going.
Oh, I was about to say the same thing, so you keep going.
Okay, so we have another question. What is your favorite design that you've made? So I guess this goes for DH and Saurus. So what are y'all's favorite designs that y'all have made?
I'll let DH go first as the man with the plan.
Yeah, wait, who tried? Ooh! What's up, Kaiser?
Howdy.
Gosh,
Not
it's
much, just
Kaiser.
working.
Kaiser! Time to chat, man.
I have come back from my hibernation to say hello to everybody.
Well, we're glad to have you here.
Oh.
It's a surprise.
It's a surprise for sure, but I
Right?
welcome
We
it.
sure?
It was a very, very big surprise. We're very happy that you're here.
I was gonna say something
If
about
y'all
him
don't
saying.
know who Kaiser is, you better start knowing now. He is a fellow cast member for our stuff, but most importantly, he plays the role of Ogata in Godzilla season. So if you like Godzilla stuff, you know who this guy is.
I was gonna say something about him typing something in the chat, but I can't want any questions. Not gonna lie.
My favorite
So-
design. Favorite design I made. Ooh, that's tough. I really love Old Yeller. He's been my favorite from the very beginning, especially his newest one. Favorite Godzilla design I made. It's gonna be the Operation Destroy All Monsters Godzilla. I'm gonna be so excited to get him done and ready.
I have to actually do a quick look at my designs to see what was my favorite. I got one inkling that is. Man, there's just so many I am very proud of myself.
I feel like you've told me what your favorite was once, but I just don't know.
It's changed, because usually the newest one ends up being my favorite with how hard I've worked on it. I think,
I'm sorry.
personally, my favorite design I've ever made was the Alamosaurus latest model, as well as the Deinonychus model, both of which you'll see in upcoming episodes. The Deinonychus brings new carnivores to the next level.
I was kind of hesitant to say it, but yeah, that's why I used a channel build Goku for.
Sorry I was laughing. I wasn't laughing at anything you were saying, Source. I was laughing at the fact of how goofy I just animated Ethan falling down the stairs. It's so cartoony.
It feels like Ethan gets bullied in like every single episode.
Hey,
by
just wait.
something.
Just wait. It'll get to where I'm getting bullied. Hey, I get enough bullying enough. I'm gonna have an assassin chase after me. Come on, man.
Oh, lovely.
You can't spell assassin without two asses.
You're not wrong.
Oh, dang. That was low.
We got another
take
question
little
by
offense.
Goose. He says,
How
or
dare
actually, he asks, are these spin-offs canon like the Halloween special?
The spin-offs. The Halloween special is certainly canon. If you're talking about like those extra videos like the Sanctuary Files, that's all canon. The Sanctuary Files show canon stuff. They're dedicated to showing. It's kind of like a sort of like a flexing animation highlight, all that jazz.
Somebody's smoke alarm went off.
Somebody's in their car.
I think you guys. Yeah, that would be me.
Car boy! We got a car boy here.
What?
my gosh.
It's damn right.
This loser has 4 wheels.
But we gotta deal with the Deinonychus. So I think it's gonna be a load of work.
I'm gonna lose service, so I'm gonna go, you guys. I'm about to lose service, so I'll chat with you guys whenever I chat with you again. It's good seeing y'all.
Alright, good talking to you.
Adios. Ooh, we got a spicy question, guys.
There you go.
We got a spicy question. King Shark is a Shark asks, in all of you guys' opinions, what is the worst and best dinosaur/prehistoric animal documentary?
Oh, the best is obviously Jurassic Fight Club, no question about it.
Prehistoric Park, all the way, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Prehistoric Park and Prehistoric Planet, the best. No questions asked.
Actually, Prehistoric Planet, the early 2000s one, narrated by Ben Stiller. That's the best Prehistoric Planet.
Mm-hmm. I'd say that for me, I think the best one has to be like Walking with Dinosaurs. Or another thing that I also grew up with in my childhood that the others are a big fan of. I grew up with a series called I'm a Dinosaur.
Oh, I knew he was going to say something
familiar.
Vietnam flashbacks right up here.
Mine was
That-
Dinosaurs
that-
in America.
Cartoon series is the sole reason why you thought that Giraffe Titan is the same thing as Brachiosaurus, right? Or,
Now I know why it sounds familiar.
It's
Worst
also the same.
my
has to
favorite.
be whatever the scavenging
Oh my
T-Rex
God,
documentary
bro.
was that Jack Horner wanted so bad.
Oh my gosh, that documentary.
Oh god.
Rally
Did
of
the
the
T-Rex
T-Rex.
get bodied by like
We
a...
don't talk about that.
Did the T-Rex
Wait
get
a
bodied by a
second.
shark in that episode or something?
No, I think that Rex, that was the one with like the god awful, ugly,
Gotta use those knives.
red-faced Rex.
Yeah, the lumbering T-Rex with the black body, the red head.
That
No,
could,
I think in a better world,
barely
that
run.
would have actually been pretty interesting. Unfortunately, we do not live in that better world.
For me, it's so King Shark says for me it's Prehistoric Planet, which is the best, and Dinosaur of Stephen Fry is the worst. Is that the one with the guy who voiced?
Oh yeah, that's the like one of the latest ones.
Is that the one where they got like a bunch of ARC models and something and just threw it into a documentary?
Where Allosaurus is probably like 30 tons or something.
Yeah, that documentary is kind of garbage. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
For me, my best and favorite prehistoric
gonna say.
documentaries have to be, of course, Sea Monsters: A Prehistoric Adventure, because that's the documentary that got me into the whole paleontological realm.
I knew it.
And of course, Prehistoric Planet, because it's the best prehistoric nature documentary series to come out in recent times. As for the worst, I consider the worst documentary to be Curiosity Stream's Ancient Earth, where it was so bad they literally made their second season. They literally made their second season an altered version of another French documentary called The New Prehistory.
Doesn't bring up Amazing Dino
He
World
was hiding
2.
all along.
I
Oh yeah,
didn't
I'm
get
a
to see that.
Best is Prehistoric Planet. Worst is yeah, here's
Where's the other girl?
Surprised nobody's mentioned Walking with Dinosaurs as their favorite. I mean, sure, as
Dinosaurs is great.
I said it was my favorite. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, well I'm sorry, but you're a nobody apparently. Kidding.
Does anybody remember the bastardized version of Walking with Dinosaurs that aired on TV? Like 30-minute episodes?
Was it narrated by Ben Stiller? Because I think I mentioned that. It was the American version
Yeah,
for
I'm
kids.
definitely out of there.
That had like the weird like cards that popped up whenever species came up.
That was actually Prehistoric Planet. That was the original Prehistoric Planet dinosaur documentary before the good one came out.
I remember watching that at like 2 in the morning on Saturday.
Dude, I actually have that DVD. I know exactly where it is.
I have it too, but
So do
before
I. I have
DVD.
Boys, I'm about to commit a grievous sin. I'm going to mention Monsters Resurrected.
Not that bad.
It wasn't entirely terrible. I mean, the Spinosaurus episode was pretty bad.
How does he know?
Yeah, besides Spinosaurus, the other episodes were decent.
Me personally,
The other episodes were just like okay. I mean, Spinosaurus was particularly bad, but the other episodes were like okay.
I'm dead here.
Like the Megalania episode was okay.
I don't know about y'all, but like the Spinosaurus one was like that part was definitely a tiny bit of my childhood. I'm not gonna lie. It said some inaccurate stuff,
Yeah,
but I grew up with it. But I loved the.
I'm dead here. I'm dead here.
Understandable.
Dude, I loved the Terror one. It was so
Everyone
good.
DC'd.
King Shark, we don't talk about that.
The
We
what?
don't talk about the movie. We talk about the Cretaceous cut.
Oh, the Walk with Dinosaurs movie. Okay, so fun fact. I've actually never seen Walking with Dinosaurs until 2021, but the first thing I've ever seen of it was the movie.
Well, that's great. I'm sure that was just really a great way for you to see that great franchise and its death rows.
I saw that movie in
Wait, let's see
theaters
what she
with my
does, actually.
family for some reason.
That one line always sticks in me. I think I just stepped in some fear.
Dang it.
Why did they have the dinosaurs talk in that one? I mean, it would have been so great if the dinosaurs didn't talk. And it was just a documentary that they released in theaters.
That's because like 20th Century Fox bought the rights to it for whatever reason.
Yeah, they decided that it would be a better idea to
Are you kidding me?
have these terrible voiceovers, and it just turned out bad.
And they butchered the hell out of it.
Has anyone gone through the version without the voices and
It
made,
looks
like,
awesome.
Like an Attenborough edit where they just like go like, and here we can see the Pachyrhinosaurus.
I have seen one clip of something like that, and it looks really good.
There is a alternate documentary version called Walking with Dinosaurs Prehistoric Planet 3D, which came out a year, or actually almost a year after the release of the Walking with Dinosaurs movie. And if I remember, I forgot the actor's name, but the narrator is the same guy who plays as
Oh God.
what's his name?
Barack
Doctor
Obama?
Strange in the MCU.
Oh, Benedict
Oh,
Cumberbatch.
Benedict Cumberbatch?
Yeah. Yes,
I do
that's.
not know who he is.
Spino
No, I
doesn't
do know. I
What?
just couldn't
Why is my
remember.
game lagging?
I just couldn't remember his name just now.
Spino's a very unknowing person. He can tell you anything you need to know about dinosaurs, but don't ask him anything like about anything else, literally.
Bruh.
You didn't even know who Joseph Stalin was until we like told you.
Most of all, he hasn't even seen the 3D edition of Jurassic Park back in 2010.
Oh,
Wait, what? Excuse me? Did you repeat that? Repeat that?
You haven't seen
Liar?
Jurassic Park 3D back then.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but I grew up with Jurassic Park itself.
You still never got to see the 3D edition though.
I mean, not a lot of us didn't get to see the 3D edition in theaters. I missed it. It was one of the worst days of my life when I couldn't go see that movie.
Imagine.
I wonder if it's still in theaters.
Hey, Spino,
yeah,
I've got a question for you. Spino,
It's out again for its 30th anniversary as we speak.
Spino,
So,
I've got a question for
I
you.
still have a chance to see it in theaters.
Spino, I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
How's Mesozoic Planet coming along?
Oh my God! Why am I lagging? What is going on with my ping?
I already revealed everyone this. It's been reformed into a more simplistic docu-series called Formations Ecosystems of the Past.
And when do you plan on releasing Formations ecosystems of the past.
Guys, Mesozoic plant isn't dead, I swear.
Well, seriously,
My dad is
Intel. Releasing that.
Well, there's no release date at the moment, but I have been working on it for quite a bit. So,
Do you have a script ready?
I have a script ready for episode 1, but I'm still currently working on episode 2.
Speaking of scripts, DH, how do you do the scripting process for DH Gets Chased by Dinosaurs?
Same way we do scripting process for Epoch Now.
I didn't know that was a method.
Use Google Docs, make the script. I put the roll next to the line that's being done. It's going by chronological order. And then,
Do you add the special feature of Spino Dragon making the most impronounceable names imaginable into the script?
Yep.
Well, that's great. That really gets the heart of it.
Do you have to go through the process of Spino, make an entire page long section?
Come on, this isn't a bully Spino Dragon stream.
Come on.
We're not bullying you, Spino. We're just laughing at the
It's not
situation.
bad, man. Just cool off.
Isn't it great when you read through the same paragraph 67 different times because Spino Dragon just decided to put the absolute worst animal name imaginable in the paper? What was the animal called? It was Chow Ying Opteryx. How do you even pronounce that?
It was Chow Young Opteryx. Chow Young Opteryx.
Chow Young Opteryx. No, it was Chow Young Opteryx.
Yeah, Chow Young Opteryx.
And then there was Sungaripterids. What's the other one? Aramborgiana. And then Wellnopterus. Final, I've got to say, your vocabulary for pterosaurs nobody has ever heard of before is very vast.
It hurts me on so many levels hearing the butchering of those names.
Very vast.
I'm pretty sure I mentioned these to you guys like several times.
Did you?
I haven't really mentioned it that much.
Especially Wellnopterus, because that was described the same in the same master's thesis paper that described Quetzalcoatlus lawsonii.
You've never really...
Yeah, Spino, we've never heard these names before.
Don't even say...
never have!
You should freaking know.
We've literally never heard of these animals.
I remember the dude Quetzalcoatlus, but I don't remember the freaking other thing you're talking about.
Look at some of these names, though.
Me over here, who will personally butcher a name for a character voice. Yeah.
I butcher stuff on purpose.
You're right.
Pretty sure I butchered some pretty
Gummit.
dinosaur names.
This is freaking Spino's fault.
What? Right.
Spino's just very easy to blame for things.
Seriously.
It's mad.
Something completely unrelated to me happened, and then they just point fingers at me either way.
Yeah, that's typically how it goes.
That's just how it goes. It's just a natural selection.
It started out as a dev call, and then it became Bully Spino Night.
I mean, this is just the entertainment for the dev call, DH. And this is just the in-flight. Consider it the in-flight entertainment.
We are just chilling out and then talking. That's really much it.
Ooh, wait. Okay, so here, we got another question. What is a prehistoric creature that you wish got some sort of documentary about it?
I would say definitely more stuff covering the Oladeb Basin, which is where Barbaridactylus and Alcyone were found.
Stuff from Triassic and Jurassic South Africa.
I think we need
critically underrated formation.
I think we need more on like Kentrosaurus and Basilosaurus and stuff like that.
I was going to say we need more documentaries on Cenozoic, not Pleistocene, Cenozoic and Paleozoic, like the Permian Carboniferous. We need stuff that isn't dinosaurs, or pterosaurs, or sea reptiles.
I hate to break it to you, the most extinct animals.
I'd like to see stuff from the EOC.
I would like to see a documentary about Leviathan.
Yes.
We
A documentary about Perseus.
The documentaries.
Perosaurus 2 would be great, and Perseus.
Yeah.
Yes, somebody need to make one about the sea blimp.
Ah, yes, the Hindenburg.
A living people.
Heisenberg, you know a Breaking Bad reference?
Hindenburg, not Heisenberg.
Not gonna lie, I've actually never really seen any Breaking Bad.
Dead.
What a loser. This guy hasn't seen Breaking Bad. Wow, everybody laugh at this fool.
I got a better show to watch.
There's literally no better show
Of course
than
there is.
Breaking Bad. What's better than Breaking Bad?
Teach chased by dinosaurs.
No!
Advertising.
Oh my gosh! Dang it, man.
Gosh dang, bro, I forgot about that.
Oh my god.
Your stupid entrance sound.
Rebels, can you leave and join again?
No!
You didn't hear that the first time?
I actually am. I think I'm kind of glad I got my system turned off, so I could. So.
Oh, that's right. Thank God.
Yeah, if he did that, I would have removed him from this entire thing.
Cool, the audience isn't complete, so the audience doesn't hear that?
Yeah, it's not supposed to. I'm streaming. It'd be very disrespectful.
Oh dear God. No. So we have to suffer.
Well, stop it, because I can hear somebody echoing with it.
Oh my God. Why are we still here?
Oh, I love this sound. I love this sound so much.
My fellow Americans and citizens of the United States of America.
Oh,
Oopsie
good.
My head hurts.
Don't you finish that.
Oopsie whoopsie. Oh, you made it off.
Oopsie whoopsie. It turned out there were no weapons of mass destruction in Iraq.
Shut up. My head hurts.
In all
Just
due
turn
respect,
into absolute chaos.
DH, I'm so sorry we ruined your stream.
Well, does anybody have some questions for the rest of the crew?
Ooh.
I got a question.
King Shark
Crew.
just. Oh.
Ooh, that's a good question right there.
What do you guys think about
Yeah.
Dead Sound's Dinosauria series? It's amazing.
Great.
I love it.
Cartoon.
That is the primary thing for a new D&D campaign I am planning on making for my friends. Spoilers, Mashami.
Peak realistic animated dinosaur series.
Him and his unrealistic fantasy Soria series are awesome.
I still need to see Soria.
It's
I heard
only
it was
one
pretty good.
episode out and 2 backstory things. It's amazing.
Yeah.
8 people watching, DH.
How many of that's us, though? Good,
Yeah.
Mashami?
Yeah, you're probably right. I was like, there's like two that aren't us in here.
That's sad. Way to make me feel bad, John. Oops.
Prank him, John.
How dare you use my real name?
How dare I use your power against you?
Now I'm gonna find a creature's name and mispronounce it.
So, Don't do it.
Potentially, or I will pronounce it correctly.
I know where you live.
Somehow. I know you do.
Sends him like the most complicated creature name possible.
That's why I googled difficult dinosaur names.
Is that what Spino Dragon does whenever he writes a script for Epoch Now?
I'm sorry, Spino.
Excuse me, what?
It's all good. Just ignore it.
He said he likes to Google difficult dinosaur names, and I asked if that's what you do when you make an Epoch Now script.
I think the only reason the new names are always so hard is because all the good names are taken or can't be used anymore because for some reason a new invalid critter name can't be used again, which is the biggest headache.
And then you get
I want a centrosaur being called monoclonus.
And you also get animals like Centaurus. Oops, they can't actually be called Centaurus because someone in like the 1960s found this beetle this one time and named it Centaurus instead. So no, you can't use that name for a dinosaur now. So go find a different one.
Monoclonus would be an awesome name.
Why don't we just use like Draco more often?
Because then we'd run out of things to call Draco.
Draco.
Draco,
Dragon.
my man.
There's actually in this list one that has Draco with the unique name.
Nietzsche Dracosaur. Literally a dragon dinosaur.
Micro Draco, small dragon. What is the name of the family that Yichi is in?
Pansoriopteridae.
The funny little Dudostoria.
It's part of the same family that contains Epidexipteryx.
Well,
I hope if they find another one, I already know the name that could be used. Micro Draco. It sounds awesome. It just means mini dragon. That would be
what's funny?
Literally what it is.
You know what's funny? In 2019, there was another Yichi-like Scansoriopterygid that was described named Embopteryx.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
So there's two of these guys now. And I gotta say, after this second animal, it feels like all members of this group may have had the same feature. You know, where they had like where they were winged.
And what's really interesting is that they're related to oviraptors, so they're basically like tiny flying oviraptors.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. According to a recent abstract that was published in this science vertebrate paleontology event, there was one study that still has yet to be published, stated that the Scansoriopterygid family, along with Ornitholestes, are possibly basal-most oviraptorosaurs.
Ooh.
Ornitholestes
is an egg muncher.
So Othniel is now an oviraptorosaur.
Yep.
Does that mean I gotta rebottle them?
No, you don't got to.
I figured because I don't think we got any new material from Ornitholestes. I like Chucky Boy.
God, I should have done this one.
Okay. This is a question I have to ask everybody. Those of us who are in the dinosaur know-how, how do you feel about the Amargasaur Bahadasaurus thing of them being completely sailed and not at all at any point neck spiky?
I actually never heard of that thing.
It makes me uncomfortable.
Actually, it brings back memories because of the old Amargasaurus.
To me, if they're going to be sailed, they should be half sailed. It just feels right.
Yeah.
You have to have such unique features for at least something, either display or defense.
And why does every freaking paleontologist look at something and be like, that was just sexual orientation? Like Ceratopsy horns. Why can't horns be used for more than one dang thing?
Probably what they were used for.
Why can't features be used for more than one thing? Look at an elephant's ears. It's used for both cooling off, recognition between everybody else, because every elephant's ear is different, because everyone's ear is ripped slightly more. Same with leopard spines. It's both camouflage and way for everybody to know, because every leopard is different. Why can't things be used multi-purposefully and everybody realize it? It bugs me to no end hearing it.
Yeah.
Reach.
Like Stegosaurus. This is a place used for defense, display, thermal regulation. All. It's used for all.
Damn.
They can be brightly colored.
T-Rex in a sense, because you know, people think that it was only a scavenger or it was only a hunter. Why couldn't it do both?
Every carnivore does both. You look at a hawk.
Yeah.
Hawks, hell, I scavenge a lot.
Actually, speaking of Bahatosaurus, why are Dicraeosaurids so weird?
God made them that way.
I love the gray swords, and it kind of is starting to seem like there's possibly that the gray swords are mainly freaking sailed, I say in air quotations.
Alright,
Because
speaking
you found
of sauropods,
Actually, you know what? That's another favorite. Okay, there's another member in the Dicraeosaurid group that is absolutely one of my favorite dinosaurs.
What's up
So-
about Gastosaurus?
Have you guys heard of Brachytrachelopan?
Oh, the short-necked chunko.
The short Oh, I reacted poorly. No.
the little creature.
Oh man. A lot of there's so many people that don't know about this animal, and I wish they did.
One
Because it is the best
Because
thing
its
in
name
the
is
world.
incomprehensible.
I reacted
Look at the
poorly,
chunk
no.
boy.
Alright, in all seriousness, no, Bruhafcasaurus.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I'm amazed that the animal is considered valid.
Rana, was there any footage of Bruhafcasaurus from any documentary?
No.
Zero.
Ah, darn. That'd be a good one for Epoch Now if there was footage.
Wait, I have an Epoch Now video idea for the future. Hear me out.
Isosaurus would be a good
Okay.
sauropod to cover, since it's now been in a decent amount of media.
Primal.
What sauropod?
Isosaurus.
Yeah, that actually would be one. It's unique because it's surprisingly long-limbed. It's another longer forelimb than hind limb, and it's got the
Yeah.
thick neck.
It's got a fat neck.
What?
Is Isosaurus a titanosaur or dicraeosaurid? I'm not 100% sure with it because it's weird. It's a weirdly built
titanosaur.
one.
It lived at the end of the late Cretaceous. Dicraeosaurids, if I remember correctly, went extinct.
I almost thought I said when it
the end of
stinked.
the early Cretaceous.
I almost thought I said when it stinked.
Wait, what?
I almost thought I said when it stinked.
When it stint?
When it stinked!
Oh.
You were so dumb.
This I don't know why, but I started making another like Scooby-Doo styled montage.
Oh fuck.
Oh boy,
Yes.
let's go.
How many Easter eggs are you gonna put in there?
Not much. It's just DH and Ethan having a really bad time trying to run around the school.
Dude, I can't wait to see this fully done.
I can't wait to see it with like the royalty-free soundtracks I promoted.
Left. Gosh,
Oh, shut me up.
Oh man.
Oh shit, deliverance. Fuck. She's smart.
I love how we made a rule not to swear like a sailor, and Meth has broken that rule like 5 times over.
Mm-hmm.
What rule did Meth break?
No swearing.
The swearing one.
That was out the window years ago.
I'm just letting out my emotions, dude. My emotions just get the best of me.
Yeah. All right, I'm not gonna lie though. I'm kind of surprised that he broke that one and not me.
Well, either way, this is the end of the stream for tonight, though. Hope you all had a really great night, and I hope
okay. I think she's after me.
we get to make a few
Fuck,
more,
she's not after me.
preferably a little bit more better run, because some of the things are a little bit wonky here. But either way, I hope you guys have a great night. Take care. Thank you for joining the stream. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Later.
Bye-bye.